video is to show you how to put up a Hardy label raised bed. This one's designed to go on the patio. And the first thing to note is that when you get the panels, we put a little sticker at the top here to show you which way is top. The reason why we've done that is we've made it dead flat on the base. Obviously, you're going to need a relatively flat patio, but this is obviously flat on your patio. The other things you're going to get is for each raised bed, you get 4 of these little hooks that go at the base, and we'll do that in a moment. And then you've got 4 hoops. Your 4 hoops, your 4 pins, and also we're providing you a little tapping rod here to help you just get the pins of these into place. So it's really very easy. The first thing to notice, this is probably the only important bit, is that when you're looking at the stroll here, the inner part, the bit that ends and is inside, needs to also be inside your raised bed. So when you're putting it up, obviously the first one goes here. You've got your top at the top, and this piece here, both of these scrolls, they finish on the inside. And literally all we do is we pick up the next one again, just check that your scroll comes on the inside here, put the 2 together, and then literally you just get one of the pins and you slide that down in the middle. Right, we're now going to install this hoop down between the slats. You go down the middle of each slat, keeping it on the inside of each one, and that should pop down there. The next thing we do is add this small hoop at the base. This is 1 slat up from the ground and just literally pops in there. Final step is we put the rod at the top, give it a couple of taps, and that will bind it tight. That goes down there. You don't have to do anything at this stage. As soon as you put the first pin in, that pretty much stabilizes the structure. You can, relax and walk away slightly. And then what we're going to do is just going to carry on round, getting the other 2 sides now. Again, make sure the scroll comes onto the inside, measure it up, and then it slots down like so. That's 2 of them, 3 of them for the sake, and then we've got the final side here. So again, make sure your scroll is on the inside, adjust it so it all meets up nicely, and now we have 2 pins down here. Go 1 there. Here. Now that we've finished building the structure, you've now got the possibility of doing some pocket planting. So here's a house leek. This one's a little bit too large, so break it up, or smaller specimen. And also another option here is a Mexican wall daisy. Again, can go into the pocket planting. So you've got 2 options. You can elect to line the raised bed with weed membrane. However, you're almost always going to see a little bit of black potentially from the outside. We would generally recommend you just fill this with soil. As all your plants grow into the soil, the roots will bind the soil, and although you might get a little bit of it coming out in the early months, after a little while it will be absolutely fine. And again, that will make it easier to do your pocket planting if you so wish.